How do you maintain clarity and focus when facing uncertainty or setbacks? We have Dr. Annika for this. Oh, you are muted. Please unmute.
Sorry. As I said in my introduction, I had a tough time or kind of an odd time to figure out what is the business from coming from a tax-paid system, because everything is in there, so you don't have to think. So I had to start to think, and that made it uncertain, and I had a lot of setbacks in the beginning. So I started to maintain my clarity and the uncertainty by making notes. So I keep making notes, updating the time and whatever is said by somebody, and then I can go back to them and scribble more and go back and see what happened, if things are getting worse, or if also when it's success. So I use the method of having a book to actually note what I want to remember, and that helps me, and it has helped me a lot of times when people say that, oh no, that happened or that happened, and I say, no, I know exactly what happened because I have it written down. And I do that also with good things, so it's not just for the tough stuff, but I keep this book where I keep track of my life in my business life. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Lyndon.
Hi, yeah, like Dr. Annika, I do the same thing. I have a book and I write everything down, and I keep really track of things. But apart from that, also, I really believe in flow. This is a big thing now in entrepreneurship, flowing on. And so, yeah, I am a river. Yeah, I'm not by a river or over a river. I am a river and I flow on. Now, I've taken this from my spiritual training as a Buddhist. We are all rivers flowing on to the ocean. And so, in full flow, a river can rise above anything. And so I really feel that any obstacle, any setback I come across, I just flow over it. Of course, I write down what I'm learning from it and all of that in an intellectual way. But in a spiritual, emotional way, I just keep flowing because I know my mission is authentic. So I can really just keep flowing on. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It reminded me Bruce Lee when he said that to be like a water. Yeah, be like a water. Water can take the form of every vessel it is put in. Great. Parveen?
Thank you. For me, I would say when uncertainties faces and challenges faces and there are setbacks, it's time to be still. It is the time to just sit back from whatever is happening in front of you, step back from it, and really sort of go into that space of silence. Contemplation is really sort of something that can help us to really look at things when we close our eyes, we breathe in a certain manner, and we go into this gentle space. We can then see the wood for the trees. And as I was doing my daily practice this morning, I was closing my eyes and I could see 3 cities. I could see Paris, I could see London, and I could see New York. Because the mission that I am on, it's so huge and I can't do it all by myself. And I need people to help me. And I realized as I was doing this practice this morning, and it just clearly in my view, as I'm a visionary anyway, I could see these cities and the world is waiting for this, and it's about time that we took AOT out to the bigger audience, the bigger world, who could really see for themselves when they use it, what the vision really is.
Yeah, great. Yeah, vision of driven entrepreneurs. Ricky?
I always want to echo everything everybody says because you're all so brilliant and you're like right coming out of my mind. But is it Paveen? Exactly what you were saying. Now, first of all, the first thing that brings me clarity is, for me personally, it's prayer. And I believe everybody can have their own beliefs. Even not believing is a belief. I respect everybody. For me, I believe in prayer. And that brings me to the realization that you can't do it alone. It requires teamwork. If my ability is being a spokesperson and creating marketing campaigns. Is the best use of my time being a single owner, having to spend my time fixing the toilet because I don't have a plumber? No, because then I'm not focused on what makes a success. Teamwork is everything. And whether it's an entrepreneur coach helping somebody, that's teamwork, or networking a group of small businesses or departments within a company. It's all teamwork. And then bringing that back to prayer, for me, it's not about praying that God comes down and fixes my toilet. It's about praying that other people are going to come into my life or anybody's life and we work together. And so that's kind of how I stay focused.